Bag, I want the bag. Work my way from a garden to a track. Flip it from a track to a plot full of acres. Do it for the farmers and the producers and the makers. What we even here for? Occasionally I ask it. I know it's more than struggling, anticipating the casket. Reap what we sow, I'm trying to fill up my basket. Life's a plantation, I self-law and master. Over the plot, I've been granted on this planet. Now it's slanted, cause the chosen been supplanted. But if you overstand it, it was spoken. Fractured, but we ain't broken. Even though some would rather play the role of token, we growing. Black through the essence of our presence. We carry the blood of gods, we carry the mind of peasants. Rich black gardens, future look more like Eden. Multiply seeds like the seed banks in Sweden. Rep my planners on plan according to season. B1 code. Switching it up is treason. Black power, family what we eat. Either we get fed or we feed. B1AG.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. Welcome, Black. Welcome, Black. Welcome, Black. What's growing on? This is your boy, John Henry Harris, and this is B1AG. Here at B1AG, we focus on Black agriculture as it pertains to Black agriculture production, marketing, manage, health, food, nutrition, all for the Black family and the Black community. Glad you're here. I hope we find you in a growth mindset. And we do. And today's story is a great, great story. I'm very excited about it. B1AG. B1AG is in what we would like to be and what we are. Is really where agriculture and also hip hop merge. This is where agriculture meets hip hop. Farmer Brown and I were both hip hop artists. But we are firmly entrenched in this world of agriculture and have always been. So this story brings a great amount of pleasure to deliver today. And it deals with Juicy J and 2 Chainz. Juicy J and 2 Chainz, they invested in a solar energy company that is now valued at $2 billion. $2 billion. It's wonderful to see. And the company they invested in is called Heliogen, which is a solar energy company. And Heliogen has partnered with a SPAC called Athena Technology Acquisition Corp. Now, to make this story even sweeter, this merger was led by Phyllis Newhouse, and she is a Black woman. Now, Phyllis Newhouse, let me show you a picture of her, of this sister. Phyllis Newhouse is considered to be one of the most powerful Black women in the cybersecurity industry, and she is also the founder and CEO of Extreme Solutions. So we tip our hat to Phyllis Newhouse, as well as rappers Juicy J and 2 Chainz for having the foresight to leverage their success in the music industry to invest in power. We all need power. You know, here at B1AG, we stress on food security, and also increasing the number of Black producers that we have. We need more farmers. We need more Black farmers. We need more Black producers. We need more melanated peoples dealing with not only food production, but distribution, storage. You know, we need to shore up our food system, localize it, and have more say and more position in this area. What I first would like to do, just to give you a little background on exactly what Heliogen is and what they do, is I have a short video for you to watch. It's talking about Heliogen itself, the company.
Energy is power, the beating heart of civilization. It powers everything. How we build, how we communicate, how we create, and how we live. It can pull us up from poverty and lift us to the skies. But so far, the best way to produce energy was to deplete our natural resources. We've mastered harvesting the remains of dead dinosaurs, but the energy derived from fossil fuels is neither sustainable nor equitable. While pulling millions up, we've left millions more behind. So how do we expand prosperity and energy security for all? And how do we do it while still protecting the beauty and bounty of Earth? We will fuel the future by unlocking the true power of sunlight. Heliogen has invented the world's first sunlight refinery. Like a field of flowers embracing the sun's rays, our mirrors, powered by AI and computer vision, capture and concentrate sunlight into always available, reliable, and historically low-cost clean energy. We then use that energy to create industrial heat or power, or split water and produce green hydrogen, the cleanest, most energy-dense fuel on Earth, born from nothing but water and sunshine. Not just cleaner, but cheaper than fossil fuels. The power of capitalism created the energy crisis, and now the power of capitalism will end it and create trillions of dollars of opportunity and a more equitable future for all in the process. Join us in leading the greatest energy transition in human history. Full-scale global sustainability. Heliogen. Solar energy redefined.
Good grammar and spelling are important.
So how about that? You have 2 Chainz and Juicy J, 2 titans in Southern rap and hip hop, 2 fixtures in the music industry. And they have invested in this company as a startup. And now a merger took place between Heliogen and Athena Technology Acquisition Corp. And now that same company is valued at $2 billion, and all led by a Black woman, Phyllis Newhouse. This is a great story. We're really beginning to see our rappers, athletes, and entertainers, look into other industries to expand as well as invest. Since the beginning of hip hop, rappers have always been boasting and bragging. In fact, a lot of times giving free promotion to these luxury brands and items that have no vested interest in our communities, from which these rappers come from. So it's very refreshing to see a story like this, where these rappers are expanding their reach and influence into fields like energy and agriculture, where there is a super bag to be had, not just a bag, but a super bag to be had and gained in these areas where far too often melanated representation is slim to none. And a lot of times we either don't have access or even have the knowledge that these companies or opportunities exist. So hopefully, Juicy J and 2 Chainz can plant seeds and open the minds of our youth to let them know that, hey, we can have success in the energy field. Hey, we can invest in how the world receives its power, because just like we need food and water, power is critical as well in our daily lives. Now, Juicy J let it be known through his Instagram post that he had invested in Heliogen and when the merger took place. And the funny thing about, Juicy J is he really is a character. But what's really funny about Juicy J is that in his Instagram post, Juicy J wrote, "I was going to buy a moissanite diamond watch, but I decided to invest the money in a huge operation," and put the money bag emoji. Now, he was going to buy a diamond watch. We see these rappers, they brag about the jewelry and their cars and their designer clothes and things like that. But Juicy J, he took, instead of buying a watch, he invested in the energy company, and he was rewarded very quickly and also handsomely after this merger happened. We have our one of our viewers, J Monty 1738, salute to you. Exactly. It reminds how Nas invested in Coinbase and other investments. You know, these rappers are really starting to branch out and invest their monies in industries, not just fads or trends, but really in industries where they can make money, and not just a little bit of money, but long money. That little bit of money that money that Juicy J could have spent on a watch. You know, now he is a partial owner in an energy company, which is very, very big. It also offers a new perspective on the words Black Power. Now here at B1AG, you know, we focus on agriculture, and this also opens up a big opportunity for our farmers. You know, the agriculture industry is getting decimated because of climate change. Our Black farmers are not receiving equitable treatment by the USDA and given the same opportunities as other farmers. But this opens up the door for our Black farmers to look at, well, maybe, okay, we have all the land that we do have, and maybe these crops may not be doing well, or I may not have access, but hey, I can put up some solar panels and not only grow food, but grow power as well. And all these are needed for the B1 family and B1 community to move forward into the future, not only for us, but for our children as well. And I hope, I hope you show this video, like and share this video to show our youth that, hey, these rappers are selling more than, or they talk about, are really about in real life, more than their jewelry, more than their cars, more than big houses, you know, more than whatever latest fashion designers that they have on their backs. You know, they are really business people, entrepreneurs who are investing in the future, and a lot smarter than you think. You know, if you look at Juicy J, for the most part, you would not believe, just judging the book by its cover, as most of us do. You'd be hard pressed to believe that these two guys, they are part owners in an energy company. You know, rap has been used to sell and promote everything from drugs, violence, you know, consumer goods. Now we're getting into power and agriculture and food. And it's a wonderful thing as hip hop continues to grow and expand. And I hope that the audience and the viewers and the hip hop fans, they see this and grow and expand as well. There are more opportunities for us. There are more opportunities for us to become embedded in the economy of this country, you know, and we don't have to wait for them to give us access. You know, we can be wise about our investments and just look at and really pay attention to what is really needed. You know, this is what Juicy J was going to buy. He was going to buy this. This is a moissanite diamond encrusted watch. He was going to buy this. Instead, he has a energy company that's going to provide him with money, not only for him, but also for his family and future generations to come, you know, as long as he keeps his stake in this company. Because just like the world needs food and water, we need energy, we need power. And this opens the door for our Black farmers, you know, to look into maybe they need to start investing in power too. And when I say investing in power, maybe they need to maybe set aside an acre or two just for energy production, just to put up some solar panels or maybe some wind turbines. You know, the wind turbine technology is rapidly increasing as well. They're smaller, more efficient, produce more power. You know, these are all issues that we need to face moving forward as our natural resources are being depleted. You know, the natural resources, once they're gone, they're gone. You know, population continues to rise. Consumer demand is rising faster than the population, and we need to make sure that we as a community are really intentful on finding solutions to deal with these problems for ourselves. Because, as they say, when master catches a cold, we catch pneumonia. So B1AG family, B1AG family. Let's step into the future with power, step into the future with grace. Let's be abundant, and let's always remember to keep what is important first. And what is important first is our survival, our daily, as we go throughout our day-to-day struggles, let's put ourselves in a position to win. And if you really want to win, you can also please go to healthyblackfood.com. Go to healthyblackfood.com and you can learn how to grow your own food. Sign up. This program, healthyblackfood.com, will not only help you to learn how to grow your own food, to supplement your diet, and encourage self-sustainability. This is a great program. It's engaging, it's educational, it's culturally palatable, and it's a lot of fun. And every Thursday night, we have a live Q&A session for those who are in the class to answer your questions. We really want to help you to become more self-sustainable, more self-sufficient in being able to grow your own food. We are more than aware of the strange things that are going on with our food, whether it's 3D printed chicken nuggets, fake meat factories, GMOs, and all the other experimental things that they're doing with our food and try to pass it on to us. So let's make sure that we always keep our prints in the mud and we stay in lock and step with Mother Nature and keep that relationship alive, because the Creator gave us everything we needed actually to survive on this earth when He gave us land, air, and water. So let's take advantage of it. That's our superpower, that's our gift, and that's our God-given right. So also make sure to check us out at theblackbosschannel.com and subscribe to the B1AG Daily Bread podcast on YouTube. Just type B1AG Daily Bread podcast in the search bar, subscribe, and sign up. This is a conversation that we want to keep going. We want to make this conversation bigger, and we want to be more inclusive of the B1 family. We need everyone to talk about this. We need our youth to be aware and to know what's going on. We're trying to find agricultural solutions in real time, because the time is now, the time is now, the time is now. So what's growing on? How's it growing? Are you in a growth mind state? I say yes. And yes, as J. Monty 1738 states, food is medicine. It's not just food. Food is not just nourishment. Food is medicine. Food is medicine. So, as we get ready to close out, I hope that your day goes well. I hope it's productive. Be abundant. Be full of love. Operate from a place of love. And also, as we always state here at B1AG, if you really want to know something, if you really, really want to know something, learn how to grow something. This is John Henry Harris, Farmer Brown EMC. We'll be back soon. He is out in the community engaging with our youth, teaching them how to grow food. The plan is to reach 250,000 third through fifth graders. We need a new level of young Black farm producers, and that is our mission. So pass along our content, like and share our content. Go to healthyblackfood.com, sign up with your family. Sign your nieces up, your kids, and let's get black to the garden. Let's get black to the garden. You know, it's only about survival, y'all. I know you're down with that, right? So, again, be blessed, be prosperous, and we'll see you soon again here at B1AG. Peace out.